everyone, my name is Jenny Woolsey and this is Craniofacial Acceptance Month. Over the past 11 or so videos, I have been sharing tips for parents and carers to help their children who are in primary or elementary school through to high school. And I thought in this video I would share 3 books that I like to use when I go around and talk to students in classrooms. So the first one is It's Okay to Be Different. Now this story is not just about facial differences. It shows young children, as it's a picture book, all the different ways that people are different and that is okay. And I think it is really good that we have books like this so children know that a facial difference is just one way that we can be different. And in fact, everybody is different. There is no one the same. And I would like to reinforce with children that they are unique, they are special, they are worthwhile, and they are perfect just the way they are. And what would life be like if we were all clones, if we were all the same? It would be boring. We wouldn't have all the diversity we do with jobs and the arts and culture, the scientists and so on. So I highly recommend It's Okay to Be Different. The next one, I'm sure you're probably aware of, but if not, it's Wonder. Now there's a whole collection in the Wonder series. You've got picture books as well as a variety of novels. There are also teacher resources, and CCA Kids also has resources to go with Wonder. Highly recommend that if you haven't read it, have a read. The third one I want to recommend is my own story called Ride High Pineapple. Well, I guess this story started when I was born, because the main character, Isabella, Izzy, is a combination of myself and my eldest daughter. The story is fictitious, it's not true, but there are real events in the story. For example, the names that Izzy gets called, because she was born with Crouzon syndrome, which is a craniofacial syndrome. The names she gets called are the actual names that I was called. The speech she gives to her high school class is the exact speech that my daughter gave her high school class. I just changed a little bit of it to fit the story. The skateboarding comes from the fact that my daughter loved to skateboard at the time when I was writing the story. The hospital visits are based on truth. People have said that this is a raw, honest story, and they can tell that the author was born with a craniofacial syndrome. It is written by me, who has lived experience. So this is either a young YA or an older middle grade. So I recommend from 9 or 10 up to 13 or 14 years old. Izzy is in year 9 at school, and it's written as a journal, and it shows her up and down emotions and how she copes with different incidents that happen to her at school and at home. It's not just about facial difference, it's about being a teenager, it's about bullying, it's about skateboarding, it's about social media. There's a whole gamut of themes and issues that I have put into the story. This was endorsed by the Children's Craniofacial Association in America, and they have written the foreword for me. It's also got lots of recommendations in the front. I would love if you bought a copy and read it. That would support me, but it would also give your child, any child who feels different or wants to understand what it's like to have a facial difference, it will give them a different perspective. It's a very different story to Wonder. This book will give a very different perspective, and I think it will open their eyes. All right, well, that's my recommendations for today. Remember, my name is Jenny Woolsey. I'm an author, speaker, teacher, and artist, and I have the motto, be weirdly wonderful, dare to embrace your disability and differences. If you're enjoying my videos, please share them. If you'd like to write a comment, some people have been, that's awesome. That gives me some feedback. And I will see you tomorrow.